Is the truck gone? I think it's gone. I think it's gone. Let's start. Before we begin this unboxing video, I just want to let you guys know that my September and October giveaway draw is still going on. So if you guys have not sent me your artwork in your mail, definitely do that, and that way you guys will be eligible to win some of my giveaways. And if you guys want to find out what those giveaways are, I have a link to that video down below. That is in my second channel, drawittoo. Now, one of the requirements is to be subscribed to my second channel, drawittoo, in order to be eligible for the draw. So definitely do that. I do a lot of talking in my second channel, and I let you guys know what's on my mind. So definitely go there, subscribe, send me your mail, be eligible for the draw. So having said all of that, let's unbox this Loot Crate box. Hey, what is going on, drawittoo crew? Welcome to drawittoo, and today we are going to be unboxing September's Loot Crate box, which is, I believe, robotic. That's the theme for this Loot Crate box. So I haven't checked it out yet, haven't opened it. I had it for, I got this a while back, but I haven't really gotten a chance to open it, but I'm excited. So let's do that. Actually, you know what? If you guys want a discount on your very first Loot Crate, make sure you click on the Loot Crate link that I have down below. Doing so also helps out with this channel. So check that out. There's a lot of really cool stuff in Loot Crate, and I've gotten a whole bunch of awesome t-shirts in Loot Crate. So I think it's worth it. You save a bunch of stuff, a bunch of money. I mean, there you go. So anyway, trusty knife. Let's open this up. There you go. This box seems a little smaller than normal. And then this is what happens when you open it up. I don't know what's in it yet. What does that look like? Ah, we got our shirt. Does that look empty to you guys? See, this box doesn't seem as big as my past Loot Crate boxes. When you open it up, it just doesn't seem as full as the usual Loot Crate boxes. So anyway, I do want to open up that shirt. Let's do that last. Let's check out what else is in the box, and then we'll check out the box itself. The first thing we have looks like one of those assembly thingies. It says Queen takes Bishop. That's obviously from Aliens. The part, well, spoiler alert, the part when the Queen takes Lance Bishop, I think that's his name. It's been a while since I've seen Aliens. The Queen takes Lance Bishop and rips him into shreds. So that is cool. We'll check that out. You know what? Let's go to the drawing table for these things. This looks like something that you need to put together, so we'll definitely check that out. Next thing, yeah, like nothing, it seems empty. Next thing is we've got the loot pin. This loot pin looks like a little robotic pin. That's what it says. So let's take a closer look at that. Got the little, what do you call it? The book that tells you everything about what's in the box. This is cool. Star Trek: The Next Generation. This looks like an exclusive comic book just for Loot Crate. That is very cool. So yeah, there's that. So that's, of course, the robotic theme. This is, of course, Commander Data. Data is an android from Star Trek. So that's very cool. I'm excited to check that out. I love comic books. I have actually not read or bought a brand new comic book in a while. So, so I bet this is where the money went. So like I said, the Loot Crate box looking a little bit empty. Well, that's because, well, the value of it seems like it's on the shirt. And this thing right here, which is a Star Wars R2-D2 3D wood model. Very cool. Just reading the back here. Oh, that's not very, okay. So it's cool. So if you open it up, well, we'll definitely open up to see what's inside, but it doesn't look like there's any paint on it. Everything's just wood. So if you want to paint it yourself, you have to do that yourself. So that kind of sucks, but it's a 3D model. I like 3D models. I like putting puzzles together. So let's definitely check that out. Got a little incredible creativity challenge little pamphlet here. It just says design. Well, basically it's saying be creative and design this however you want. The most creative wins a couple of prizes. Post by November 3rd. So that's cool. I might do it. I don't know. I have a couple of paints that I could use to paint the thing. So we'll see how it goes, you guys. And then lastly, that's it. Well, we've got a shirt. Lastly, we have the shirt. Here it is. Not bad. This again looks tight, you know. It says large. This looks like it's going to be tight on me, to be honest. And it does say Wallace Corporation, and this is of course from the upcoming movie Blade Runner 2049, which I think Wallace is Jared Leto's character. I have not seen Blade Runner 2049, so yeah, I think Wallace is Jared Leto's character, so I guess this is his company. Not sure what to expect about that. And yeah, that's cool. So let's take a closer look at all of these, including the box, including this box right here on the drawing table. And here they are out of the box, you guys. Yeah, that's it. Let's start by taking a look at this Queen Takes Bishop collectible thing. Very cool. So it's pretty tiny. So if you take a look, it's got, yeah, some assembly is definitely required. So I brought my scissors with me. Let's see if we can assemble this on the spot. And there you go, you guys. I think that's it. So take a look at that. Let me put something white behind so that you guys can see it a little bit better. Yeah, let's use this part. So you guys can see you've got the alien queen taking on Bishop, hence Queen Takes Bishop. It's like a chess analogy here. And yeah, that's definitely the queen just stabbing him and then ripping him to shreds. That's actually really cool. I like the sculpt in this. Look at that. Super awesome. Yeah, look at how broad just the sculpt on the queen's like crown here. Yes, it's pretty cool. Like Bishop, I actually don't know his first name. Is it Lance? I know it's Lance Henriksen. He's more cartoony looking. He's an android, by the way, and that's why he's in this loot crate. He's a robot, so no need to feel too sorry for him. He did survive. That's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. I actually like this. Okay, so let's put that aside. Now let's take a look at the comic. I wasn't the biggest fan of Star Trek: The Next Generation. I think I was just too young, and I really wanted more video games around the time that this was on. Very cool. So yeah, I think it is definitely a Loot Crate exclusive comic book, and they don't skimp out. I mean, this looks legit. Really nice art. I mean, Data looks like Brent Spiner. Captain Picard looks like, what's his name? Professor X? Forgot his name now. Geordi looks a little different. Very cool. So there you go. That's awesome. Some new Star Trek stuff, some old Star Trek stuff, and then they have their own Star Trek mission crate. Ooh, I like the purple. Which is a separate Loot Crate box on its own. So if you guys want to check that out as well. So that's cool. I like this. Next thing is the 3D model. And I'm not going to assemble this now because I think this takes a lot longer than the time that I want to devote to making this video. So I'm just going to open it up and yeah, take a look at that. It's smaller than I thought. Huh. Yeah, this is definitely gonna take longer than, yeah, it takes longer, that's what I'm trying to say. So, Incredibuilds, ooh, you have different ones. There's a TIE Fighter, X-Wing, Millennium Falcon, I definitely want that one. AT-ACT, Death Star, and R2-D2. Ooh, there's more. Oh, Marvel, there's Groot, Captain America. This one's pretty cool, that's Iron Man. Zootopia, that's Judy Hopps, Finding Dory, Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. Very cool. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that you need to buy your own paints in order to paint it. And I do have some paint myself, but I don't think I even have enough white. I'll give it a shot. Alright, so that's not bad. It's more than just, okay, so it's more than just that. There's a book inside as well that talks about like the history and behind the scenes behind R2-D2. That's awesome. So R2-D2, C-3PO have definitely showed up in Well, C-3PO has... No, I think all of them. They all have showed up in the all the Star Wars movies, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, of course, that's what they used to look like in the original concept drawings before production was even done. Ralph McQuarrie, I think the guy's name was. Cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Not bad. Not bad at all. Huh. All right. So that's kind of cool. I'll have to put it together some other time. I'll post it on Instagram the moment that I do finish putting it together. So there's that. And then got the loot pin. The loot pin is a robot that I don't think has any reference to anything. I think Loot Crate designed this robot. And yeah, it says LC, so that's definitely Loot Crate. Pretty cool. Let's get that out. Hello. That's awesome. And then you got this thing. You got this thing. Oh, cool. This thing glows in the dark, which is awesome. So I'm assuming that the if you look closely, like you'll see little like circuitry and all that stuff on the shirt itself. So that's what that looks like, Wallace Corporation. It does glow in the dark, so that's pretty cool. So that's that shirt. Let's put it on and see what we got. All right, just as I suspected, you guys, this is not a large. This is like a medium. I'm not too happy about that. It's too tight. It is. This is not large. But it is glow in the dark, so that's pretty cool. But I mean, it's useless if you can't wear it. So I'm not too keen on the fact that it's way too tight. It's too small. I believe Loot Crate should be monitoring like the actual sizes of the shirts that they're giving out, because some shirts are good and some shirts are just way too small, and I'm considering changing my my shirt size to extra large, just because it's been a couple of boxes where I have gotten shirts that are way too small on me. So not too keen on that. It's a nice shirt. It's a nice design too. I would wear it if I could. Oh, well, wasn't too happy with that shirt, but the last thing now is we have the Loot Crate box, and if you open it up, it says Cog Krispies. It looks like a cereal box for like robot type cereal, so that's actually kind of really cool. I'm gonna try to turn it inside out. So I prefer having a Loot Crate box where you don't have to rip it out. The one where you just fold it inside out. I kind of like those because I like boxes myself. I actually like to put stuff in these Loot Crate boxes. So there you go. It's got a puzzle and all that stuff like you would find in a kid's cereal. And yeah, so let's fast forward this part. And there you go. That's pretty cool. There's the box right there. So overall, not too pleased with this. I'll be honest, you guys. This isn't their best stuff. I like the puzzle stuff, but without any paints on this thing, just not too happy with it. And the shirt not fitting me, that is definitely a huge disappointment for me, because I think that's where the value is on this shirt. So I may have to change the shirt size on my Loot Crate subscription. But anyway, that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and that's it. And you guys, that is all the time that we have for this unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Honestly, this box isn't the best that they've given out. I've enjoyed the past boxes more so than this one. And but that's just how it is with these blind bags. They're essentially blind boxes, right? So that's what it is. So I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure you guys head on to the link down in the description if you guys want a discount on your very first Loot Crate box. Anyway, if you guys are curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials in this channel, I have a link down in the description of this video to pretty much like all of the materials that I use. So if you guys are curious, make sure to check that out. And if you guys do feel like being extra generous, I do have different ways for you guys to help out with this channel. Number one, you guys can check out my Patreon at patreon.com/drawittoo. There you can subscribe and gain rewards for helping out financially with this channel. So make sure you check that out, patreon.com/drawittoo. Number two, you guys can check out my art store, drawittoo.storenvy.com, where you can you can purchase a whole bunch of the art that you can find on this channel. So there's that as well. I have a link to that in the description. And also you can purchase some of my swag like t-shirts, mugs, and mouse pads. Links to that down below as well. So thank you so much for considering helping out this channel. Your contributions will go a long way in making sure that my content stays free of charge for everybody out there. Yeah. Make sure you guys find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website, drawittoo.com, where you can download a whole bunch of coloring pages that are found on this channel. Make sure you check that out. And if you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, comment below, and make sure you subscribe to this channel and my second channel, drawittoo. I think that's it. I feel like I've said a lot. So anyway, as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw it too. I'll see you guys in my next video. Hey you guys, so as I'm editing this Loot Crate video, I sent Loot Crate an email to let them know that their large shirt is not a large shirt, just like the other large shirts. Here's a picture that I took to prove it. And they actually sent a reply back, and they're going to give me a new one, so that's pretty cool. So if you guys have any issues with your Loot Crate shirts, definitely let Loot Crate know all about it. So there's that.